Hey y'all, welcome to Gigi's Wig Wall. How are y'all doing? The wig wall's right there in the box, still not put together. I'm gonna put Roy on that tonight. He's gonna have to work on it. I guess I'll just break out the package, put everything all over the floor, and he can't take that. You'll have to pick it up. So anyway, I have to put it together. All right, so welcome to Gigi's Wig Wall. Thank you again for having me in your home and you in my home. I'm going to ask you one more time, like and subscribe, please. Right below, like and subscribe. I've kind of hit like a little stalemate here. I got to get forward. I got to go over 1,000 subscribers so I can be a YouTube paid partner. So anyway, I love doing this stuff and it's a lot of fun. And so I've got more things to do for you here today. You can see I've started off here. I jump out of the shower and put my towel on. I got my eyebrows all done and my eyes set. So I'm ready to do, I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to do my eyeshadow and I'm going to do my contouring, my blush and my contour. So I'm not like a big expert at this. This is what I do. Now, is it the right thing to do? I don't know. I try my best to look out there and see if there's other things. I will tell you, these makeup artists, I mean, they're like artists with the brushes. I am impressed with that. And I don't think I have that, but I think I have it where you can look good when you go out for the evening. So that's the goal, right? To look good. I've been brushing up on some fashion forward items that are going to be happening here this year, spring 2023. And if you're where I live, which is in Florida, it's been spring for a month, hasn't it? First off, I'm going to do my bronzer, which my bronzer is Solaire 0 number 2. Its name is the Star Bronzer Natural Glow. It is from Lancome. I like Lancome. I think she's a great cosmetic. She is the little sister to Chanel. Who doesn't love Chanel? And Chanel really does have a good base makeup, but it's hard to, I'd have to order it. And this way, I can order, but I can also pick it up at the store. So I'm going to use my little bronzer brush that looks brown because I've bronzed everything for so long. And I just start here. Now, let me give some directions here that I have learned. You're going to the hairline that is right above the ear, and you're coming down toward the side of your lip. You don't want to get all the way down there, but you want to create that diagonal bronze space, okay? It's going to elongate your face, and it's going to make you look slimmer. If you're like me, my grandmother used to call me pie face. Thanks, Grandma. Anyway, so my goal is to make my face look slimmer or take on more of a heart shape. So it has a little bit of that heart shape, and the bronzer will help it. So you see me going down here by my neck and my jawbone. I don't have the strongest jawbone. So I really kind of work that area from my ear down past where you get the little jowl. You know, it kind of curves in. It's cute when you're young, but it's not cute when you're old. So I go and I really make the line straight to try to go across that jowl. Then I just do a little bit here, and I have one of those little cleft lips. It's a small one, but it's a little bit. Do the same on this side. Straighten it out, not too far down my neck, just right up under here. You know, I'm darkening this up. It brings your face forward. It shows more of a jawbone. Got to remember the lighter colors come forward. So there you go. And then I go across the top here a little bit. A lot of the girls go down the side of their nose to give their nose a little thinner look. From the bridge down to the tip on the side. I do that. Okay. And then the next thing I'm going to go do is I'm going to do my blush after that. So here we go. I've got two blushes. You see, let me talk about the color I have on. This is a deep purple that I am wearing. On fashion forward trends right now, they're talking about very striking colors. Purple and lavender is a big color this year. Light pink with all the way to magenta is a very big color. And then cobalt blue. I think this is almost a periwinkle, which everybody can wear periwinkle, but it's got the big puffy sleeves. That's a cute little top. It's fun to wear. This part is t-shirt, and this is a cotton material with big puffy sleeves. So this is a bright color. I'm following what the fashion trends are. I think as women, let's just say older than 40. Let's do it that way. Women older than 40, we have to make sure that we are relevant in how we look and we keep up with the trends. Okay, so the two colors I have to put on for blush that I've pulled out is this one, which is Blush Subtle, and it's called French Blush. And that's the color. It's a very pretty color, very bright. And then this one is my Clinique Cheek Pop, Blush Pop, and it's that Black Honey. Okay. Black Honey. And you know, I'm torn. I think even the coral will go with this because it's kind of bright, and this is more subdued. So I'm just not sure, but I'm going to go with this because I'm going to do the green eyeshadow. So why not be on the edge? All right. If it doesn't work out, guess what? Makeup comes off just like it comes on. Take it off. So, I get my blush brush, and I go in the hollow of my cheek and a little above the bronzer. But my goal is to thin my face. Pretty bright, isn't it? But I like it. Okay, all right, very nice. I may put a little extra like in the hollow right there. Okay, there you go. Now, when I'm done with everything, I'll take this, my former Bare Minerals brush, which I continue to buy even though I don't wear Bare Minerals. I need more coverage than that. All right, so I told y'all that I was going to do green eyeshadow. And, you know, everything you touch when you do makeup just gets dirty looking. And I'm trying to make sure it looks clean for the presentations. You touch your little makeup mirror, you touch everything, and it's just covered. So you have to constantly wipe down. That's why I keep a face makeup remover out, and then I'm cleaning my stuff. So anyway, here is this color. I took the applicators out already because I'm not going to use them. And let me tell you what it's called. It's Clinique, and it is on Safari. And it's a 4-pack. You can see we go all the way from the cream for the highlight above your eye, right below your eyebrow, and then to the different colors of green. And let me see if I can read these. I think they're a little... Okay, so it says ombre and paupers. Then around on here, it doesn't say. And I can see now I have contact lenses in. But I know what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. So this color right here, the second one, is going to be the one that is, because I have hooded eyes, going to be the one that does the arch above the hood of my eye and then come down on the outer section of my eye. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that, okay? That's that color, okay? This color will go on the interior of my eyelid, right in this area. Hopefully give it a little sparkly look. Not a sparkly, but a lighter look. If it doesn't, I will put some of the cream on top of it just to get it, make it brighter. Okay? And then the cream is going to go along the top here. And as you can see, it has already received like a concealer up there and been set. So it will be lighter up there, but it'll make the eyebrows stand out. If I'm going out for the night, I'm going to put that in the corner with my little handy dandy brush here. He's a little guy. There he is. And I would dab him and then kind of go out with him, feather him out. I don't know why I call him a him. I think it's a her. But I go out like that, at almost like a V at the edge of my eye. A V that's, the opening is this way. So I guess it's like a greater than sign. Okay. So that's what I would do if I was going out. I'm not going to put that on, but that color on. Oh, what the heck. I'll put it on. Let's do it all. All right. Let me bring you up a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Concealer's on. I'm all ready to go. Eyes are set. Got our bronzer on. So next, let's get started. So I take this brush. Nope, not that one. I take this brush right here. And this one is for my eyelids. And I'm going to go and take this color, the second one. And I'm going to put it above the hood of my eye. Now I'm going to have to get mirrors over here to help me. And I do the full halo around. Go up a little higher. That way, I don't put it just down in the crease. If I put it down in the crease, you're not going to see it. So the goal is to bring it up above the crease. And this is a hack for women that are older than 40. Or anybody with hooded eyes. I think there are some people that are just born with hooded eyes. As we get old, we get hooded eyes because of this coming down. And unless we get a brow lift, it will continue. Like the eyebrows will continue lower and lower to your eyes. That's why Botox is a good thing, folks. If you get consistent Botox, you will keep those eyebrows up for longer than you would normally. And like if it's time for me to go get Botox, the first thing that I notice when it's taken effect is my eyebrows are lifted. And it's lifting your eyebrows does make you younger looking. Okay, so here we go. Now, I may need to, this one looks a little dark. You know, whatever I do to one eye, I have to do to the other. Once again, your eyelids and your eyeshadow, your eyelids and your eyes, they're sisters and not twins. I mean, you're a symmetrical human being. I mean, you have a line right down the middle of you, you know. So, but each side does not look perfectly alike. So, that's how God made us. And sometimes that works, and sometimes it's like, ooh, you should have been a little more symmetrical. All right, so why am I putting that up? Anyway, so I don't know if you noticed, but Rip's gone. I took him out. I just decided I needed my place to be a little more elegant, especially with me going to bring up the wig wall and have the wigs back there. That Rip, he needed to ride his horse out to somewhere, out to a ranch, and I'll have him back though, because he does protect me. All right, then on the corner of my eye, right here, okay? Inner corner, you see how I've gone on the outer corner with the green. Huh, wait a minute, I need a little more of that. I got to talking and didn't finish my job. Okay, so it's not fully halfway. I do it about a third of the way in. I got to remind myself, pull the mirror out. You know, another thing, I can do this. It helps me see. I can put the camera on my monitors, you know, because I'm in an office surrounded by monitors. So anyway, here we go. About 1/3 in. Okay. Now I'm going to take my handy dandy flat brush. This is a 45 Sephora. It's flat, but that's great because in here I'm going to pat on the color that I want. And the way to make it stay nice is to wet it. Okay. And I'm going with this next color here, which is a little lighter, right? And I'm going to go on the 2/3 of the interior of the eye. And the way I apply that is I pat it. With it wet, it applies real easy. Okay. It's a little lighter. Can you tell that? Now, if it's not light enough for whomever, let me go to this mirror. If it's not light enough for you, I'll show you what to do. Pat, 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 pat. Okay, interior, a little lighter. Let's get this mirror on. Okay. Now, if it's not light enough for you, I kind of like a good contrast. I'll go back to this one. Okay, the cream colored one. And I'll do some patting so it just brightens it up a little bit. Brightens it up. I'm going to have to get more lights in here. All right, so I can finish up with going along the top of my eye and then the side, all right? But I want to do a little blending right now. So I'm going to blend on my eyelid between the light one and the darker one. And I use just one of these brushes. It's soft. This, I don't even know who this is made by. I probably picked it up at Target and had no clue what I was getting at that time. I have gotten a little brighter about it. So I'll just go in the middle, and I'm actually going to kind of blend this all over. I'm going to feather it out a little. I don't want such a defined stop. So you can see I'm going around the edges. And then I'm going in the center, not all over the eyelid, just in the center where they come together. I don't want a defined line. And if you go out, it's going to give your eye a little bit. I go out and up, it's going to give your eye a little lift. Do the same here. Out and up, and then in the center. Out and up. Not a defined line. Get rid of that. Okay. You notice the faces you make when you do your makeup? Like I'm like doing stuff like that. It's like shaving a beard. Okay. Yeah, looks much better. Okay. And then we're going to do the little corner. And then we're going to have to blend a little bit again. Okay. So the corner is going to be the darkest. This will end up almost looking black. It's going to be so dark. Oh, that's an evergreen color if I've seen one. So I just dab in it, and then I'm going to dab on the corner. I've decided which one shows it to me better. Make sure you are on the corner and going up. And then I go like a V or a greater than sign. Just in the corner, going up. Now, this is more for a more dramatic effect. This is when you're going to dinner or something, or you're going to a party. An evening. I'll have to tone this down if I run to the grocery store. Same movement. And actually, it's more of a, like this, on the corner of your eye. Okay? Not everybody's made to do this, so if you don't feel comfortable having this, and okay, the one twin's a little bit out of control, so I'm gonna have to, I can't take that away right now, so I'm gonna have to lift this twin up a little bit. That's the thing, whatever you do to one, you have to do to the other. So okay, I'm going back to my blender. This is my blender, dusting her off a little bit, and then I'm going to try to blend this down. I'm not running it all over the eye. I'm just working on it itself, that space, and then the edges that surround it, because I don't want it to be a very specific edge, a defined edge. I want it to be a blended down edge. Pretty good. Let me blend this one just a little bit more. Okay. This may need just a smidge more. A little more blending. So this is if you're going out for the evening. Okay, there you go. Got the eyeshadow on. I'm going to go back to my little wet one. I'm getting another wet one here. This one. No, I don't like that one. I need your sister. Where's your sister at? Oh, here she is. All right. I'm going back to that cream colored. Back to the cream. You see, with my concealer underneath my eyebrows, I wouldn't have to put anything there if I didn't want to. I'm just going to show y'all what you could do. I would avoid glitter or sparkly up there or frosted. I would only do that if it was a real holiday party. And then I'll come down to the corner of my eye. I'm going to put a little there. Just highlights that area. Now these I don't blend. Now, because you have a hooded eye, when you go on, I'm going to have to go to my eyeliner you don't want to have a thick eyeliner because you got a hooded eye. You don't want to cover up all the contrasting that you've done with eyeliner. So that becomes quite the trick. Someone mentioned that they have too many crinkles in their eyelid to put on eyeliner liquid. I totally agree with that. I have crinkles in my eyelids as well. But you're going to see me take a dark eyeshadow and go over the top of that eyeliner after I do it, and it's going to smooth it out and you will not see those crinkles. So just watch. I got my Lancome Ultra Precise Waterproof Liner. I love this liner. I love the tip. It's very narrow. Okay, I'm going to have to look here while I do this. I start on the inner canthus of the eye. Cautiously going because I want to get as close to the eyelashes now. You may not see this, but I can see the crinkle in it. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to fix it. Let me get the other eye done. Starting at the inner canthus. Steady your hand by putting your pinky down on your face. You may have to fix that little area of your makeup, but it will steady your hand. Just make a fine line. Now, here's where the sins get forgiven. You take out a dark color. You get your eye lining brush. You dab it in that dark color. And then you go over. If you get powder on yourself, you can clean it up. You go over that eyeliner. And it takes the crinkles out. I'll have to clean that. I got a little dust on me. So let me do the other one. There you go. And then this one is the one I'll use. You know what? I think I'm going to use the dark green. So for underneath my eyes, I'm going back to the On Safari, which, by the way, guys, cargo pants like khakis and stuff, big fashion forward this year. I've already ordered me a pair. So, you know, you got your eyeshadow right here. You're already ready for it. I'm going to go to the very dark one. I'm going to use my eyeliner brush, dab a little in it, dust it off a little bit. Now, I'm doing the edge of the eye, and I'm going up to the tail of that eyebrow. I really apologize, guys, for putting the mirror in front of you guys. I'm trying to see, but I want to do a good job for y'all. So, you can leave it. That's about 1/3. And I think since the eyes are pretty dramatic, I'm not going to go all the way across. They're dramatic on their own. Same procedure right here. And if you get it a little too thick, no worries. Okay? No worries, because you're going to use a little concealer right there underneath your eyes to define them. So, I'm going to do one eye with mascara and then do the other one. I'm going to jump off camera, do the other one. Then I'm going to come back and do the concealer how I would around the eyes, okay? So let's show you, this is I'm going to do my good old faithful and see how it does. My great lash, the pink and green we got like when we were in high school, but this is a waterproof one, very black and intense. So I always use these. I don't know if it's going to make my lashes on the bottom thick enough, so let's see how this does, okay? And remember, since I don't curl my eyelashes, I use this brush to curl them. What's good about this brush is it's thinner, lighter, easier to use because of that. And what's bad about this brush is it's thinner, lighter, and therefore does not apply as heavy. So what's good about it is also what's bad about it. Remember, and don't go beating your mascara back and forth. You're pumping air in there and you're drying it out, and it makes it not last as long. So you just go in, get another coating, come back out, swoop it up as hard as you can. I'm trying to get them to push back from my eye. And you see how I have my eye, I have my eyelid like half where your eyelashes are your furthest away from your skin and your eyes. You're below your eyes, under your eyes. Okay? You see me like kind of dotting, I'm putting extra on it and then I'm brushing it up. Now, to do your underneath your eyes, don't sweat it if you get makeup on it, if you get mascara. You're going to clean this up, okay? So, but the way to do it, the best way to do it is to pull the eyelash, but to squint. That pulls those lower eyelashes away from your face, see? And then take the end of it, the end of your mascara wand, go across in a back and forth motion, applying the mascara. You're essentially coating it. And then you go back, pulling it down. I should be squinting. By squinting, you keep it further away. Do it again. I do like 3 coats each section. I like a thick mascara. I think it sets your eyes off. I always liked the 60s look. 70s. Back and forth. And then pull them down. Now, I don't think it's as thick as my other one. This one, Falsie. What I'm not satisfied with on Falsie right now is she flakes underneath your eye a little bit. And this one, I never deal with flaking. So I am going to be looking for another mascara that has the big fat wand, because I like that wand. That'll give you a big chunky look. Now I've got a few little dots of mascara underneath my eye. When we come back, I'll show you how I'm going to clean it up and give myself a nice look. Okay. All right. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Like and subscribe, just a reminder. All right, so I have a little bit of mascara that's underneath my eyes. It just needs to be cleaned up and brightened up. I pull out my good old Lancome long-lasting under-eye concealer. I get this in color 110. I want it lighter than my base makeup. I want to make sure that it has a contrast to it. So, and I use my this little brush. I'm going to have to replace him. He's just been through it. Maybe brushes are him and makeup are her. That's what I'm doing, huh? So, well, gives them work to do. So anyway, I just will dot along here. You see, and you see what I'm doing already. I'm setting this up to have an upward sweep. Okay, and then I'll run along under my eye. If I get a little on my eyeliner underneath, that's fine, because that's exactly what I'm wanting to do. I'm wanting to thin that line down, give it an upward sweep, so my eye, because my eye has a turn down look. If you saw me without makeup, which you did, you'll see I have like a hooded turn down on my eyes, and that doesn't make you look cute. So, you know, you look more rested when your eyes are turned up. And so, and you see I'm just running off the rest of my brush. I'm also going to apply some of this concealer to my nose and the bridge of my nose. So I go across the bridge and then I go down the center. That's just to narrow my nose down a little bit. I'm letting this eye dry, the mascara underneath it. I'll come and get my blending brush and blend this in. I won't be standing there with a big old line. You know, there's a girl on one of the MSNBC or something on the financials, because yeah, anyway, she's on one of the financials. She literally has a big old streak down her nose. I mean, I don't know if it's something that she likes or her makeup girl says we need to do because you have a horribly thick nose. I don't know, and she doesn't. It looks like she has a thin nose. Maybe that's why she looks like she got a thin nose, because all I can see is that line running down her nose. I look at that. She comes on in the afternoon, and she'll have that line right down there. And I do them where I'm going to do some highlighting. You can see I put a little concealer. I don't want to waste my concealer. I even do a little right in here, because I'm going to go over all of this with the blending brush, and you know, all these defined lines will be taken away, but it applies that there, so it gives you more of a contrast, and your face comes forward when you do that. Oh yeah, I've got to do my little forehead up here. Okay, now let me get my big brush, and I'm going to go over. You see if you can look at me, you can see the lines in my face. So you want that for contrast, but not lines. You want those lines to be blended in. You don't want the line down your nose. Of course, she's on a major network. Maybe we really missed out. Start drawing lines on our face. So blend in all those lines in. Okay. All right. I think it looks pretty good. Now, I'm pretty bright. It's pretty bright. Everything's pretty dramatic, right? So I think I'm going to go less with my lipstick. And listen, I really think I should buy more expensive liner, and I have not done that. I've been kind of I find that like the Wet n Wild is like the best for being waxy, and it's so nice and waxy, it stays. The liner does, and it makes you not bleed up into any lines you have around your lips. So, you know, Wet n Wild's like probably $5, $6. It's real hard to leave that behind. But I think I am going to. I'm going to do a better liner. Get probably into a Lancome liner. So right now I've got my, this is a Maybelline Color Sensational now, Shaping Lip Liner. This is a nice, this is Beige Babe. Beige Babe. So I think that's what I want to do on the bottom. I love lip liner. Always have. Not everybody does. This isn't going to be bright. And I put lip liner all over my lips. It's probably not the right, I don't know. I think you need to have it. You shouldn't have it just lined on your outside of your lips, because I believe that leaves a line and then it looks like lip liner. I apply it all over. So this is like just a good nude canvas. And as I'm thinking about it, the lipstick I need is in my purse. So I'm gonna have to grab my purse. Stay right back. Okay, I'm back. So, you know how your purse carries everything. So I have this lipstick that I just carry with me everywhere. And I love it so. Let me see if I have it. No. Don't tell me you're not here. Okay. So it's my Lancome. It's called Designer Bloom. It's got a little pinkish to it, but also it's looking darker here than what it is. It's pretty light. It's a nice, it's got a little pink in it, but it's got a little coral in it. And it is looking darker on this video than what it really is, so. And I want that to be able to blend with my blush. But I got a little trick here I'm going to use. My daughter-in-law's given me some samples here of her Mary Kay. So this is a tawny nude, which I think will help even lighten it up even more. Like, not lighten it, but make it not real bright. And that's the goal here. Oh, that is tawny. But it's a nice nude. I don't think this video is giving it enough exposure to how cute it is. It's really nice. See? Okay. All right, now we just got to get my hair done. I'll be ready. All right, I'll be back to get my hair done for you. All right. See you soon from Gigi's Wig Wall. Like and subscribe.